A real quick heads up, the hosts in this podcast are entirely AI. They've been supplied with details and information from us here at Marquee Selections. Enjoy the episode.
We are diving into the story of Chateau Hostens-Picant, this Bordeaux winery that's got a pretty unique story. They basically helped bring back this forgotten wine appellation. And we're getting all this just from a description of their Grangeneuve White wine.
The wine is fantastic, but the story behind it, even though.
Oh, absolutely. So we're talking about this guy, Yves Picant, buys this beautiful chateau in Bordeaux. Living the dream.
Classic chateau life.
Except, surprise, turns out there's a vineyard attached. And just like that, he's a winemaker. I don't think that was in the brochure when he bought the place.
Huh, I doubt it. So I'm picturing Nadine, his wife, hearing the news. Honey, we're going into the wine business.
I'm not sure what her initial reaction was. But
yeah, I bet there was some hesitation there. But here's the thing. Nadine ends up becoming this total powerhouse.
The one who really pushes Chateau Hostens-Picant into the spotlight.
She's the driving force, absolutely. But their story goes way beyond just, starting a successful brand. They actually, revitalized this entire wine appellation.
Wait, an entire appellation? Hold on, that's a big deal. We're talking about Sainte-Foy Côtes de Bordeaux, by the way. And for anyone wondering, it's pronounced Sainte-Foy. But how do you even go about, bringing back an appellation from the dead?
So picture this. 1937, poof. For whatever reason, Sainte-Foy as a wine designation, it just disappears. Nobody's using it. It's gone.
Wow.
Fast forward to the late 1980s, the Picants, they're already making wine and they've got a choice to make. Do they stick with the more generic Côte de Bordeaux on their labels, the one everyone knows? Or do they take a chance on Sainte-Foy Côte de Bordeaux, this forgotten name that, let's be honest, might not mean much to anyone?
I mean, their winery name was already kind of out there. They included Yves's mother's maiden name, Hostens, as part of the chateau name. You'd think they'd want to keep things simple with the appellation.
You'd think. But nope, they go all in on Sainte-Foy. It's like they saw this hidden gem, this potential that everyone else had missed.
And it totally worked.
More than worked. Because of them, now you've got over 30 producers in the region, all using the Sainte-Foy designation again. It's a comeback story for the ages.
Incredible. Talk about making an impact. But let's talk about this Grangeneuve White we mentioned earlier. What's the deal with that name?
Okay, so Grangeneuve is actually the name of the little hamlet where the family lives.
Wow.
Talk about being rooted in your terroir.
No kidding.
Yeah.
They're literally bottling a piece of their home.
Exactly. And this Grangeneuve White, it's part of their second tier of wines, more approachable, meant to be enjoyed, without needing a special occasion.
So what are we tasting in this bottle of homegrown history?
Oh, it's a classic blend of Sauvignon Blanc and Semillon. Those are the grapes that make white Bordeaux so distinctive. All that zesty acidity, the aromas, it's just beautiful.
All right, so we've got this accidental winemaker who stumbles into this whole new life. We've got this forgotten appellation suddenly back on the map. And you've got this family deeply, deeply connected to their land and their wines. This is an amazing story. What really gets to you about all of this?
It's the ripple effect, the Picants could have played it safe, just kept doing what everyone else was doing. But they took a chance. They championed something unique. Makes you wonder, right? What other hidden gems are out there in the wine world? What other forgotten grapes or regions are just waiting for someone to come along and say, hey, this is special, let's bring it back?
Wow. That's a great question to leave everyone with. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into Chateau Hostens-Picant and their Grangeneuve White. Until next time, keep exploring.